So, honestly, I wish this was live so that I can capture every emotion and everything I'm saying at once. Mhm. Too many things to talk about today. Where do I start? First, I have a new hairstyle. Hey, let me know you like it. Um, but I hope you like it. Okay, straight to what I want to talk about. A lot has happened within the past, I don't know, couple of days since my last post. Like, okay. First, let's talk about payments. Looks like YouTube don't pay people for uploading things. They say you have to reach a threshold of 1,000 viewers, and they pay you. That was the first thing I got in my first 24 hours, right? Now, over time, people, of course, got angry, jealous, whatever. So they started playing games with it, started bidding on it. Right? Oh, we want it down. Oh, we want it up. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And they did that, right? And finally, they said, oh, we don't pay on the 7th anymore. We pay anytime between the 7th and the 12th. Or I thought they were paying on the 21st, and then it's 7th, then it's 7th. Then they gave a time window between 7th and 12th, right? So yesterday was 12th, and you know me, I'm very fair and very understanding, so I always give you the whole full time span to make sure that you really are not trying to pay. So that's what you're gonna do, right? So today's the 13th. If you're in the States, don't ask me. Oh, I'm in Africa. It's the 17th. No, I'm in the States and it's 13th, and they haven't paid YouTube. Yes, YouTube's like supposed to help pay you for when you get to the threshold of whatever viewers. Cause you could be on TikTok, it could be on Instagram, it could be on Facebook, but you're with them and you're attached to AdSense. So AdSense is supposed to pay you when you reach a certain threshold. It's supposed to be automatic, because then they confirm your account and send you a couple of cents to make sure your account is active, and then once your account is confirmed, the money is supposed to go directly to your account. But now it turns out that when you get a certain amount of money, they get greedy, you know. They're like, oh, we got this much money from advertisement or from people viewing your stuff, but we also want the money to keep. So in case you're not paying attention, they want to keep the money, right? Not that automatically it's supposed to go through. After making you go through the stress of connecting, putting your account information and them confirming that it can, of course, withdraw money, or that it can send money to you. They can withdraw, they can only deposit. So, point is, why haven't they paid? And it's the 13th, right? I reached almost 2,000 viewers, but let's be fair, 1,500, 1,600 viewers, 1,000 plus, right? 1,000 something. And they're supposed to pay you based on the viewership. Now, apart from the games they play, whether now I didn't know they could manipulate the chart to make it go up or make it go down. Turns out they can. When they started beating and arguing about it, I found out. So that is misinformation. That is also fraud when you start manipulating charts, right? Because it's under your control. That means you print out the real chart, put it under the table, then look for a fake chart that doesn't apply and put up, right? Okay. Now I'm sorry. Making money and they haven't paid me. This is the 13th. So YouTube, I say I'm the one not knowing anything or whatever. I've been checking my account every day since the past, I think since the 7th, and no money has come through from you. Okay. What I do is donations, but what I do on YouTube is money they say they'll pay you for linking your account or for viewership. So that's like, oh, they're getting views or a lot of attention and what do you call it? People watching their stuff, and threshold is supposed to show how many people, right? And then the traffic you draw to them is also the work you're doing. So you contributing is not useless. It's actually very meaningful because they need that. They're not the only social media currently available, right? Okay, on the side. Then you have the other ones that, apart from whatever they did to you, that they feel they're justified to do because some other person that is supposed to be leading people the right way decided to lead them the wrong way. You know, like when you have good cops and bad cops. So the good ones will stick to making people do the right thing, and the bad ones will be insisting on encouraging people to do the wrong thing because, oh, I got your back. Oh, I'm gonna cover you. That one can't even cover herself, let alone cover someone else, right? But oh, let them do it, blah blah blah. So they'll do what they did, and then one person gets caught. She bails on them, goes her way, then looks back like, hey, you guys look like you're having so much fun. I want in. You can't get in. Oh, we're all trapped here. Oh, now she wants to free them. I was like, how are you freeing them? You're barely free because you think nobody saw you. Maybe they didn't see even initially. Of course, a lot of people don't know what I see, or you might not know what the other person is seeing until we all start exchanging information, and of course, you get to know what you didn't know. Now, you're like, I'm here like, okay, wait a minute. You know you're not free because you did exactly what they did. In fact, you guys took turns that you thought you were supposed to be first, so you went first and then they followed. But you also were in a hurry to get yourself out of the situation, but they got caught. That doesn't make you justified. It means you started there. And then, of course, you left them because they got caught. Don't forget, somebody knows, not like nobody knows. Maybe they were keeping their mouth shut for whatever reasons that is personal to them, not even for you, but because they also have their own case. So what's the point? But I'm letting you know, like some other people that know that you led on to whatever, they're not the only people that know. At least I know, and that's a big thing you should forget. You shouldn't forget. You should remember. It's a big concern. You should not think nobody saw you. That one apart. Then the other thing I want to talk about is these people, like human beings. It's good to have people know you, but it's also good not to have them know who you are. Should you change your hairstyle? Should you change your looks? You know why? And the minute they find out who you are, oh, how did I let that person say that? You never liked that person. But when you didn't think it was that person, you allowed that person to be there. So again, really freedom of speech and freedom of movement and freedom of this and freedom of that a lot of people from other countries don't respect, which is what thing I give to America. If they know your mentality and your perception is whack, they will not give you their citizenship. I don't care what you're doing. Now, worst part, you get it and someone else refuses to give it to you. That's also a red flag. That person, if they had it before, they will revoke it. If they were trying to give it, they will never give it. You know why? Your perception is wrong. They know that they will have to worry more if they should give it to you, right? The person they give, that they qualified for it, not even qualified, because you have to pass a test. Then you have to pass a background check. Then you have to pass everything that you passed to get it. Now, by the time you do get it, and one person sits down across from you on the other side of the table and tells you, see, they're saying to give it to you, but in my office, right here, right now, I'm just not going to give it to you. Just for their own personal reasons, right? And then you go, why? What did I do? Nothing. I'm just going to review it again on my own. No, that's not the plan. She doesn't want to review it on her own. She wants to hold on to it, hoping that she can make them do everything she wants them to do before she gives it. Or get everything she wants to get before she gives it. Or try to take your place and become you altogether. And that's not identity theft, right? So all this information we've gathered from different sources, and we're like, whoa. Then this feel like, you know what? We were trying to have her give it to herself because that was actually you dressed like the other person, and the other person was dressed like the other person. But since it's happening this way, we could all just hold on and not give anything at all to that person. At least for me, I'm fine, because once you're in the system as a citizen, you're fine. The person can say, I'm not giving you the actual physical card, but the approval is not changed. Do you understand? So it's like you pass a test, but a lecturer doesn't like you. The system, because it was computed, says you pass the test, but your lecturer, because you refuse to sleep with your lecturer, he or she, instructor, lecturer is what it is, refuses to give you your actual results. Doesn't mean you